There is one common factor that cuts across every kid that is being bullied in school or being picked up in school, and that is their body language. I've been picked up in school, I've been bullied in school before, and this is from my experience, and it's very universal. Any child that is being picked on in school has a weak body language. If you observe, even in movies, if we want to make it more relatable and you people can understand, if you observe those movies where those kids are shy, timid, they are slouching their shoulder, they are just alone, just quiet. That type of body language is definitely a weak body language. That's why they get picked on. And that's why your body language is a reflection of who you really are. The gestures you make could be portraying weakness, could be portraying shy, that you're shy. Your walking style as well could portray that you are not confident, that you are not confident in your skin, your posture, all these little nuances, even the tone of your voice as well, the way you speak, a lot of things that has to do with your body language is a reflection of who you really are inside, your state of mind inside, the way you see yourself. And that is what will radiate to the world and it will present to the world, and people will see it and people will feel it. There are some little boys around that where I stay, and anytime I pass or anytime they see me, they just get jittery. Anytime they're always jittery, and even if they don't see me, from my observation, they have that unstable energy, very jittery, very. They are not people you can trust. That is what, to me, because anytime I see them, that's what hits me immediately. These people are not people you can trust. You can't rely on them because they are jittery. They are not solid. They are not people that you can definitely rely on if you want to do anything for the long run. And that's how everybody in the world is. You look at their body language, you will figure out who they actually really are internally without them speaking. Just from the body language, you will know exactly who they are. Because anybody who is confident, who is confident and who is self-aware and has self-respect for themselves, there's how they move through life. They walk with a certain different type of aura, energy when they move. They walk with a level of certainty. They know who they are. Compared to someone who is shy, who is not convinced about him or herself, who is not comfortable in their skin, you would see through their body language. Their body language will reflect it. I can give you thousands of examples of people I've met in different scenarios. And the funny thing is that people don't even observe. They don't observe. They just wait for when people will speak and talk. And sometimes, even when people speak, they still cannot decode who the person actually is. But when you start observing body language, even before they even speak, you already know who they are, the way they move. There was a neighbor of mine before. The way he moved, the way he carried his body, I just knew, oh, this person is a con artist. This person is someone who would... he's a trickster, he's a corny person. That was the impression I had. And then when he now spoke, I was like, oh, that's a confirmation. So your body language is a reflection of who you actually are internally. It's one of the ways you will definitely identify people easily. I wish this is being taught in schools, like in primary, nursery schools. kids get to understand this, so they start straightening up their posture, they start owning their walking style, they move with confidence, with their heads up high, their shoulders broad, and standing tall. I wish. That's my wish. But it's not what is taught, because it seems like everybody's in a jungle. It's survival of the fittest. You learn all these things out of experience. But that's why people like me would yap about this and tell you that your body language is very important. How you move your body is very important. You identify people through their body language. You identify who they are. You identify a security man from the way he walks. You identify a lot of things, people, just from how they move their body. It seems simple. It seems simple, but it takes a level of concentration and devotion. You have to desire to, okay, I want to understand this, and definitely it would. You will start seeing those things that regular people don't see. It takes some time. It just takes some time for you to establish that into your mind, and especially your muscle memory, for you to understand how people move, and you identify patterns. Because at the end of the day, it's all about identifying patterns, behavioral patterns of people, how they move, because you will see it replicating itself. Because we are all humans. Most of the things we do, especially behaviors, are always in patterns. So, giving you a very explicit example is a situation where I saw someone who was non-straight. The way they gesture, the way they wave their hands and all that, I was like, why? Like, I saw that a couple of times, and I saw it more times in like men doing that, and I was like, no. So those are patterns. These are explicit. This one is clear, obvious to you. So you will always identify patterns. You will identify patterns, and there you understand who they are. You identify people for who they are. So your body language is a reflection of you. So take the time and just observe people, and don't go out and be looking at people like you want to know who they are. No, you do it in a very casual way, just casual. Don't put so much concentration, like as if you want to a lie detector, you want to dictate something else, or you want to find something out. No, just do it just make it casual and take your time. Just observe your environment. You would understand what I'm saying. The way people walk, their walking style, you would know who they are from their walking style, from their posture, from their gestures, all these things. So guys, that's it for today. We'll see in the next video and we'll yap some more. Thank you for your time, and have a great day and stay blessed, guys. Bye.